12th best player in the NBA, Jimmy Butler.
Yes, I give Jimmy Butler, and his middle name for me is Jimmy Overachiever Butler. You know what I mean? Jimmy
How
bring it every.
about Jimmy overrated Butler? How about that?
To be honest, I've been saying that for years. Overrated, but I would say
Overrated. It's not
I feel
12.
the
Jimmy
weekend.
Butler, if we look at last season, this is what I'm saying. We look at last season alone. Jimmy had okay season. Off the top of my head, maybe 21 points a game. Jimmy Butler, they almost didn't even make it to the playoffs. So now let's do this. Let's say they was because of their seeding, they had the opportunity to play in a play-in twice, right? They
Mm,
had two times, two opportunities. They lost the first game.
mm-hmm.
So now, let's say if they would have lost that second game, let's just say they didn't make the playoffs. Would Jimmy Butler be sitting here at number 12 on this list?
Of course not. Of course not.
See, and this is the thing that I got problem. And I don't want to contradict myself that I just sat here and said that the playoffs is where you get your name at.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, give me a break.
Mm-hmm.
You giving me the 12th best player in the NBA, Jimmy Butler? First
Mm-hmm.
off, let's be crystal clear. Jimmy Butler is good for the Miami Heat system. Bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
If you gave up some intricate parts and sent them to a team like the Knicks, gave up some intricate parts, and you sent them somewhere like to the Nets, do Jimmy Butler change the trajectory of your team?
No, no, because I'm gonna do you one better. Remember, he was in Minnesota with
Yeah.
Tibbs. It was Carl Anthony Towns.
Mm-hmm.
And they had one of I forgot whoever else he had on that team, but it was barely banking. It was barely playing 500 basketball.
Yes. And
Then
he
he
was much younger then.
exactly. Then he went to Philly with a young Ben
Mm-hmm.
Simmons. When Ben Simmons
Mm-hmm.
wasn't afraid to run the ball up and down the court, could never shoot, but he was being the old Ben Simmons. And he
Mm-hmm.
had Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
And when Kawhi hit that out of this world shot, he started complaining about those boys in Philly didn't want it enough. And he had a
Mm-hmm.
situation to where if you was gonna ever win a championship, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so now you go to Miami, and like I said, I thought I've been the only person who saw this. But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, you go to Miami and they put you in a position to where heart benefits you over there. Your
Mm-hmm.
grittiness, not
Yep.
athletic, not skill. So I mean,
Yep.
Jimmy Butler, one of those dudes. If you look at him play, nothing don't look good that he does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he's one of them dudes who got confidence that soared through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is the thing that gets me with this list. And as we was going through these numbers, is that ESPN, and I know I said the NBA in cahoots, but whoever making these lists they're not really looking at the game, man. Because there's nothing wrong with giving a man his props. Because I was gonna give him 12 because they look hard and because hey, he go out there and he give 100 every time he play. But if you want to go off of athletic ability and skill, and I'm glad my man Independent Rob shut me down with this one, he's not number 12.
Not number
He's
12.
not. He's
Not
not.
number 12.
He's
It's
not.
not.
And he's
Not the
not.
12th best player. No,
It,
it's not the best 12th best player. Not
exactly.
no way. Mm-mm. No.
Exactly.
Because let's do this. Let's do this. We got a whole new league, right? Let's say the NBA forward, whole new league. All 450 players that's in the NBA is available, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We start our own league.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the league is from Atlanta to New York, Sports Talk Basketball League.
Yeah.
We got 30 teams, 30 team owners,
Mm.
30 team owners coming
Mm-hmm.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we what we do is we have a draft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. And do you think the person with the 12th draft takes Jimmy Butler?
If I'm the GM with the 12th pick, I'm not.
You see where I'm going with this? You
I'm not.
got 30 teams, all 30 of them in the draft. And we say you got 11 people ahead of you. You number 12. You taking Jimmy Butler?